What's up, guys? I'm Justin Swanster. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. We are out here in the pole barn today because today is the day. It's the day, Slinky. Slinky, it's the motherfucking day. That's what I thought. Today is the day that we are going to be getting the motor, the big nitrous cubic inch motor out of the car. Bruh, watch yourself.
Talking shit.
Why you always trying to hurt me, man? We're going to get it out of the car. We're going to put it up on a stand inside the garage so we can go ahead and start pulling the pistons, the rods, get everything out of the motor, cam, crank, get it all cleaned up because we have to send the bare block off to Pat Musi so we can get these things fixed. If you've been keeping up with the videos, if you haven't been, go back and watch them, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on so you can get all the notifications for whenever we do make a video. But if you haven't watched the previous video, I'll go ahead and show y'all a little bit of the damage around the car, to the block.
You blew it up.
What, man?
You got a heavy foot. You don't know how to just take it off.
You got a heavy stomach.
So do you.
What a big mouth.
Yeah.
Don't know how to push the food away. Yeah. Try me. Try me.
I didn't cause all that damage.
Look at that. Look at all that damage.
Ain't no damage here.
That's yammage.
Hey, that's yummage. Yeah, like Justin Bieber. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Alright, guys, so if you look down on the block, you can actually see down here it got a little hot, a little bit of heat on it.
This one got real hot.
Yeah, so it messed around and messed up that side of the block. It got it to the back. If you see the firewall, this back here, this is where the motor was like a straight torch trying to come through that titanium firewall. I know I did not post the damage on the block in my previous videos. I do apologize for that, but it did get messed up on both sides. You can see where it was basically denting that piston in, kind of how Slinky dents his stomach in. Pop it. Pop it. Jump up and down just one time. 1, 2, 3, jump. I want to see how high you can jump. I don't think you can get 4 inches off the ground. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah! Sling got hops, man. But we're out here. We're gonna go ahead and show y'all the process of what it has to happen to be able to get the motor and everything out of the car. As y'all can see, we've already took the intake off. We've already got the heads off. So I'm literally gonna climb up under the car right now. I gotta get the converter bolts out because the converter is hooked to the flywheel where the flywheel is hooked to the back of the crank. So I won't be able to pull the motor unless I take those out. And kind of had a brain fart there for a second. But anyway, so we're going to get up underneath there. We're going to show y'all. We're going to get the flywheel bolts out. And then we're going to go ahead and get our Kubota tractor, you know, because we don't use engine slings around here. We don't use engine hoists around here. We just use the Kubota tractor. So we'll have to clean this little spot off right here. Check out my merchandise. If y'all ain't done it already, head on over to www.swangang.com. Get all the merchandise. Help me repair this motor. That's a joke, guys, but it would be very grateful if you went over there and you bought you a shirt, a hat, maybe something for your old lady, your sister, your mom, your dad, I don't know. But we're gonna get this thing out so we can get it on the stand and get things moving. So as you can see, guys, this thing got really hot. Had a lot of damage to it. That Slinky says I got a pretty heavy foot. Bruh, watch your mouth. You over there always trying to talk. See, I censored myself. I'm getting better. I censored myself. Let's check out that Slinky. Slinky! Ew, bro. That's disgusting.
Just eat the booty.
You eat the booty.
Yeah.
I want to know about homegirl that ate your booty.
She never ate my booty.
You said she licked your butt.
She tried to stick a finger in it and she got slapped across the face is what happened.
Like, how'd you slap her?
Like, you know, like coming from with the pimp slap.
Was it backhand or front hand?
Slapping bitches since 96, man. It's coming right across the face.
Did you just say slapping since 96?
Slapping since 96.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Are you gonna help me get this motor out of the car today?
Yeah, I am when you start actually working on it.
I feel like you're gonna sit over here the whole time.
No. Moral support.
Oh yeah, is that what that is?
I'm stupid advising. I'm advising stupid today.
I got you. So we're gonna get this thing started. I said no more cigarettes.
Alright.
We're gonna get this thing started. Slinky's not allowed to smoke no more. He just gave up. No more cigarettes.
I gave up drinking. I can't do both.
So, sorry about that, guys.
Gave up drinking.
Trying to help him out. Slinky's about a month sober right now.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get him to get off cigarettes, back away from the food table. Don't worry, we are both going to the gym now. Got the membership. I told him I would pay for his membership if he would go to the gym with me. So, you know, me and Slink, we gonna be in there lifting weights. You know when you're in the gym and you're lifting weights and they be like, lightweight, lightweight. Like, shit be like 450 pounds on the bar and they be like, lightweight. Like, no, motherfucker, this shit's not light. It's not light no more. Once you get past 250, it is not light. I see one dude, he was benching 600 in the gym one time. He talking about slap me across the face. The dude smacked the dog shit out of him. Bam! He said, I'm ready. This lightweight. Lightweight.
Yeah, crush his chest.
I'm like, damn, he's a real one. All right, guys, so we're up underneath the car right now. As you can see, we already got the intake, got the heads off, all that's done. So we're gonna hop under here, we're gonna get the converter bolts out. These converter bolts are locked in. So what I do is I go ahead and get all my parts, or I go ahead and get all my tools to be able to work. So, you know, me being fat, I don't have to get up and down a lot. You know, Slinky, he's laying behind the camera right now. He definitely ain't gonna be getting up and down a lot here today. So, I got all my tools. They're 5/8 bolts in the converter. So we go ahead and get our impact gun, get our little 3-inch 3/8 adapter going to our 5/8 swivel socket because it is a little tough getting up in there. I go ahead and get my torque wrench. You know, shout out Mac Tools. They help me out a lot. Get my torque wrench so I can bust it loose because they are Loctited in. We cake these things with Loctite because these motors, they make so much power and they got so much vibration that a lot of shit comes loose. So anything that we can Loctite, guarantee we Loctite. We're going to go ahead and spin the motor over, get the bolt to where I can get to it, pop it loose with our torque wrench, and then we'll go ahead and take our impact gun and back all the bolts out. There's a total of 6 bolts on the converter. Once we get that out, this motor is ready to pop out, other than we just got to take the transmission bolts out, but that happens inside the car. So it's about a 20-minute process. Let's get to it. Sorry about that, guys. So we had to go out there and get another tool. I have never tried to take the converter bolts off with having the heads and the springs and everything off. So basically, this motor doesn't have any kind of spring pressure or anything to be able to hold the crank back from not spinning. So when I tried to bust it loose, it was just turning the whole crank. No big deal. I put Slinky on a big 15/16 socket, big carbon fiber wrench, about 4 foot long. He's holding the front of the motor, and we're going to go ahead and bust these things loose and got to get this motor out of here today. Y'all hear the Loctite inside there? But you gotta have it. And that's the reason why we check every pass. No matter if we go out there and kick the tires or we just do a burnout, we go ahead and check every pass to make sure these torque converter bolts stay tight. All right, Slinky, go ahead and spin it over. I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, you got a little ways to go. Come on. Come on, right there. Hold it. A little bit as I do this, I'll be talking a little loud, so I do apologize. But
So what we do is we torque these things. They got a 5/8 bolt that goes into the converter. They have a specific torque rate, and we torque them at 60 pounds. And then what I do is I just maintain them after every pass to make sure they're still at 60 pounds, nothing's loose or anything. I've had ones come loose before, and I've literally had to take them out, put more Loctite on it, and put them back in. You can't put enough Loctite on it because no matter what, you can get them out. If you got to use a breaker bar, any kind of big impact tool to be able to get them out. But last thing you want is you want these things to come loose, because they will waller the flywheel out. They will break the snout on the converter, and it's all bad. And that snout, the billet piece, it's about $4,500 just for the front piece of that converter. Tell me how I know. I done already broke 2 of them. So now the guys, if I do it or if Big Daddy Brian does it, Eric, Mike Starvinos, they get up on here. We make sure that we check the torque converter, and we make sure that we check the transmission bolts going into the back of the motor plate. We also check our drive shaft U-joints down there in the back that go on the rear gear, so we can make sure everything is tight, because these cars have a lot of vibration, especially when you go out there and kick the tires. Being on big tires is a lot more violent than it is bringing on radials. So radials are not as bad, but big tires, they beat the hell out of a car. I mean, a lot of shit broke on this car right now. Like little miscellaneous stuff, but still just from tire shakes, bolts, windows, nuts on the windows. I got a couple small bars on the chassis that got little cracks that we have to fix up. But big tires does the toll on these big tire wheelie bar cars. Alright, spin it. We got 2 more. Also, guys, a lot of y'all have been asking, the American made, American paid sweatshirts will be out. Stop, Slinky. I'm trying to finalize some things on it just to make sure that they're 100% perfect for whenever I do release them to the public. Ugh. So they will be out soon. I will also have all the merchandise, Swan Gang, American made, American paid, JS, everything will be in Tucson, Arizona for our first race for Street Outlaw No Prep King Season 4. We are also, I made a post yesterday, guys. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, Swanstrom00, or on Facebook, Justice Swanstrom Racing, I am looking to get in touch with JJ the Boss. You know, the realest, the slickest, most meanest, nastiest street racer out there. JJ, if anybody can get in touch with him, let him know. Go underneath his post, comment on it. Tell him that Justin Swanstrom has a team straight out of Florida, 813, and we're ready to go and run against anybody that's in the other lane. I know they got that fastest in America going on right now, so I am trying to get in touch with JJ, Precious, all them people. I've been following the show. It's a very good show. I'm very interested in it. I have a team of 8 drivers that are ready to get down. So if y'all can, help me out. Get me in touch with the man. Oh, all right, spin it. Man, my neck's starting to hurt. Come on, a little bit more. Stop. It's just me and Slinky out here working today. Big Daddy Brian, he had to do something with the family. Uncle Mike, he's over in Daytona. His old lady, Heidi, her daughter is in town. They haven't seen her in about a year, so they're hanging out with them. And Dad has gout right now. His foot is swelled up. It's like 3 times the size that it normally is. And we don't know what's causing it. So he actually had to go to the hospital this morning. They gave him an IV, bunch of pain medicine, because like right now he can't even walk. It's so bad, and we honestly don't know what it is. He's been to his doctor. His doctor says he don't have gout, but we got a couple friends that do have it, and they say it is. So I don't know. He don't really know what to do. If any of y'all out there have any kind of remedies or something special that he could possibly do to fix his gout or fix whatever he's got going on, go ahead and drop a comment down below. Email me, swangang96@gmail.com. Let's go ahead and try to get Big Country better, please. touch nothing.
I'm not. I'm just staying right here.
All right, take that deal off.
Go ahead.
All right, guys, so now that we got that off, I'm actually looking at the clock right now. It's about 10 minutes. Did it faster than I thought I would. We're going to go ahead, hop up top, take the transmission bolts out of the back of the motor, go ahead and get our engine sling hooked up to it, get our Kubota tractor over here, pull this motor out of the car because we got to go ahead and get in the garage, get the rear motor down on the ground on a stand, put this up on the engine stand so we can go ahead and start tearing this thing apart and get this block ready for Mr. Pat. Guys, so now that we got the converter out, we're going to come in here, we're going to take the transmission bolts out. There is 6 of them brewskis right up over there. Hell, I think this one's got a 7 on it. So we're going to go ahead, knock these transmission bolts out here real quick. Ooh, I think we get one. Oh, those are the dowel pins. And then we will be ready to go hook up to our Kubota because, you know, she thinks our tractor's sexy. You don't want to sing with me, Sling? Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. She thinks
I'm not
my
singing with you.
No, not a team player?
No.
Team player? Well, Slink, that's a damn shame. Oh. Oh. I usually bust my knuckles opening on this stuff. Yeah, I'm thinking about going back doing that seafood again.
Tonight?
Yeah, you wanna go?
No. Way too much food. I got pizza from Friday night still.
Ah, I told you I bust my knuckles.
Did you get it?
At least once every time. Damn it. Guys, Slinky's leaving us. Going to another channel.
No, I'm not. Helping out Pimp Daddy Brady.
He's going to another channel, guys. I'm sure gonna miss him.
Listen, I got the tattoo. I'm not leaving anytime soon. Alright? I'm in this until it's done.
Tell him we're all in this together. Because, you know,
all in this together.
all as one. We had a good little harmony going on right there. Well, now we go ahead and take our little impact. I don't know what I'd do with that if I didn't have no impact.
I know, me neither.
Ooh. Got to stretch over here on this side because you know Slinky not gonna help.
I'm holding the camera.
Get all the footage. Feel it. I can feel things, Slink.
Can you?
Alright, it is time to get the motor out of the car so we can take it up into the garage. I don't know why I'm talking like that.
I mean, neither.
We're getting the motor out of the car, guys. We're gonna take it up in the garage, go ahead and get it on the engine stand, and start attempting to take the rods and pistons out. If you haven't done it already, why'd I smack my car? If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, turn that bell notification on. We are making a lot of videos, a lot of content. We got a lot of good things coming this year. 2020 is our year. Guarantee it. Street Outlaw, No Prep Kings, we're coming for y'all. We got a lot of things happening around the channel, at the house, doing more daily vlogs. Got a podcast starting up. I already went and bought the equipment. We're getting closer and closer to start talking on that stuff. Hopefully y'all will listen to us, and we'll be able to bring some of y'all on for special guests. But Slink, let's get the motor in.
Let's get it out.
Guys, I don't want y'all to try this at home, but I do not feel like going up into my garage and getting my engine sling and getting a hoist and picking it up. So we're just gonna use the old Kubota tractor, get it rolling over here. Slink, you know how to drive that thing? No. If you break my shit, I'm gonna beat your ass. Give me 1 minute. I gotta get up. All right, come on in. Go up. Stop coming forward. I said go up. You need to back up and come with me. All right, come on in. 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 All
Shut your forks down. Go up. Slow them down. Come on. All right, go for it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Keep coming. Oh, God took out my windshield. All right, go up real quick. Slowly. Back up a little bit. All right, go up. All right, hold on. Hold on. Let's go up on this side. I know. I want to make sure. A little bit. Tilt the forks down a little bit. All right, go up. Go up. Tilt it down a little bit. All right, go up. All right, back up. Go ahead and lay it down. You're supposed to catch what to fall. It don't fall too far. Come on. Go back up a little bit. Alright. Sit down. Come on. Good. What do you got going on? I told you didn't know how to operate that damn thing. How far you under it out? That's good right there. Stay right there. So as you can see, guys, we have officially got Alcatraz 2.0 motor out of the car. Man, I need to fix this firewall. A couple of the pop rivets came out.
Oh, the heat probably pushed them up.
Oh yeah, transmission fell down a little bit, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and pick it up. We got to get this transmission and converter out of the car because that is going to be a spare for us whenever we go race the no prep. We're going to go ahead and get the block, everything, this whole short block engine up on a stand inside the garage and get ready to tear her apart. Anti-seize. There's anti-seize all over the place because I don't know if some of y'all seen in the previous of my videos, but you have to put anti-seize inside here. That goes into the snout of the sorry about that, snout of the converter. And what happens is you got to keep, I guess, lubed up, because if not, the friction is so much on these big cubic inch motors that it'll literally weld itself to the crank, and you don't want that, because if that converter welds itself to the crank, you are screwed. We had one that had possibly almost welded itself. Luckily, we were able to bust it loose and break it, but it was a bad deal. So we cake this thing with anti-seize. We cake it with Loctite. We make sure everything is tight on these things and go out there and try to make us some sub 360 or no prep sub 390 passes.